Hello, and welcome to the new podcast we started because I was lazy.
Help, he kidnapped me.
No, that's not what we said. Fuck. Damn it, no one thinks this.
This is just great. I had to start off with that. I'm sorry. I did this to someone else and it's fucking hilarious. I'm sorry.
So, anyway, This is, This is gonna be the replacement for, I forgot, let me look. DXT has a serious discussion. So, in other words, we have to come up with a new title now. Uh,
Um,
uh, uh,
fucking.
uh, my money is on the, I don't know, two idiots talk about shit podcast? No. It has to have, like, cast in it somewhere.
Why cast?
Because every good podcast has cast in it. You know, like there's the Podcats. Oh, wait, that's different. Wait, no, but it's an anagram of podcast. Because they switched the T and the S around. There's also Sedonacast.
How about box cast?
Boxcast.
As in Yu-Gi-Oh box.
That's a bit weird. Everyone thinks we'll be talking about Box.
What?
Everyone thinks we're going to be talking about Box, the #1 ribbon main in the world.
No.
What is it?
No, they won't.
What's that Emperor Prophecy on my desk?
Boxes. What?
There was an Emperor Prophecy on my desk. Anyway, I don't. Boxcast,
The name
really?
will come later. I mean, we talk about boxes most of the time.
What about Gimmicky Cast?
Gimmick cast? Yeah, that works.
Gimmick Cast. Yeah, that kind of works. Gimmick Cast. Okay, this is the Gimmick Cast now.
Yes,
where we talk about anything we want within that week, to be honest. So, do we want to start with Yu-Gi-Oh talk, or you want to start with something else?
I think we'll keep it Yu-Gi-Oh to start with. Just the majority of your viewership is Yu-Gi-Oh, so we'll go down to other.
Even though I really wish I didn't make my channel fully focus on Yu-Gi-Oh. But anyway,
No, but like, I mean, it just happened. Let's be fair.
Cool. Well, I guess we could start with the relevant Yu-Gi-Oh news that happened over the last 7 days. Just let me go find things that. Oh yeah, the Great and IFDK quick combo. We got Dark Spell Regeneration. Who cares? Maximum Gold. Okay, cool. Alright, I presume you're smart enough to go find these things.
I mean, I can just look up YGO organization and they can summarize shit for me, and I just talk about what I think.
Cool. Alright, here's the next thing we want. Do we want this to be like audio only, or do we want to have visuals for the VOD?
I think visuals for the VOD, but for those who, I mean, because a lot of people don't really like podcast style shit on YouTube, so we could just link.
I'm gonna have to find a way to put this on Spotify for people.
No, you could just put it on SoundCloud.
Oh yeah, SoundCloud. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a SoundCloud account now.
I have one. You can just use mine if you want.
Anyway, oh, you know what? Yeah, you can manage the SoundCloud. Oh wait, no, then I have to send you the file. No, this will be too much. I'll do it.
Okay.
Alright, so, let's talk about the new number 3 that isn't a gate.
Yeah.
I haven't read its effect, because I just went, oh, it's a number card.
That's fair enough. Let's be fair. I didn't expect them to actually do the whole alternate version of number 1, 2, and 3. No, 1, 2, 3, and 4. But they did.
No, we only got 3 announced so far.
Yeah, but that just kind of assumes we're going to get the other 3. Really.
So anyway, since this is going to be on SoundCloud, I guess we have to read the cards for everyone. So number 3 is also known as Cider King. He's a rank 3 wind insect.
Cicada.
It's an insect. That's all that matters. It's a wind insect rank 3. So you can make this with. Shit! You can make this with the Turtle combo.
Yep.
Oh god, I've seen some people say this is gonna be BA sport, but I don't know. We'll read it. So it has 1,200 attack, 2,500 defense. That's actually quite good for a rank 3.
Yeah, I was I was thinking that just I think it's the same stats as in the anime as well, if I remember correctly.
I see.
But yeah, no, the stats are really high for what it's rank 3, and I really like it because rank 3s don't have a lot going for them because of their low stats. So if we just give them like some higher stats, it probably fix itself.
Anyway, it just needs 2 level 3 monsters. You can, of course, each effect is once per turn. So if this card changes battle positions, you can special summon 1 insect monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position. And then, if a monster effect is activated on the field, quick effect, you can attach 1 material from this card, then target 1 monster, negate its effects, then choose 1 insect monster in the graveyard and change its battle position or make it gain 500. Oh no, not in the graveyard, on the field. Shit.
I was gonna say, but I was gonna wait for you to finish. Yes.
How is
Basically, I
this
think
BA support? That's like my first question.
You summon it in its attack position, negate a thing, put it defense position, 3k wall.
I'm still trying to think how this is supposed to be BA support.
It's a 3. A negation with 3. It replaces some of the stuff that you had in the extra deck before, because, let's be fair, BAs only had some really shit rank 3s to use. But now they have a negate, they can get a negate, and it doesn't fuck with their plays either.
I mean, another bonus of it is the fact that it can also be used in Terratop engines.
Yes.
I'm trying to find that fucking level 3.
No, it's Tumbler.
Yeah, Terratop engine. Because you go da-da-da, it's a win, so it doesn't lock you out. Here you go, I found it.
Yeah.
No, it's a warrior, never mind. Okay then.
That doesn't matter. It's fine.
Yeah, I was thinking of... I was thinking Kagamucha Knight was a insect, but it isn't, so... It's a dark warrior.
It's not. Yes.
It's retarded. So anyway,
it's alright. It's got a nice negation effect, and it has some usage in some decks, but like it's not a revolutionary card. Like, I mean, negations are all great and fine and dandy. Problem is negating shit on your opponent's turn.
So anyway, moving on, we got Great Inari Fire FTK Quick Combo, which I was telling Ethan about, and I was like,
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I haven't even seen it yet. My money was on the fact it was a Nibiru combo, but okay, I'm gonna mute this so I can know what we're looking at. Yeah, Link Crossband, who cares? Great Inari. Oh, let's see what he does. Okay. Oh god, I see Grinding Golem in his hand.
Is that banned?
This is OCG FTK.
Oh yeah, right.
Thank God. Alright, you know what, since it's Grinding Golem. We can all presume what's going to be happening with Grinding Golem combos.
Fucking bad. Why did they do this?
Looks like... Oh yeah, Max card, because we thought all the reveals were done. They're not. He has a normal trap. Dark Spell Regeneration. When an opponent monster declares attack, target 1 spell in your opponent's graveyard, set it to your field.
Fuck. That's nasty.
I don't even want to read a second effect, because fucking hell. Okay, for a second, I thought this would be like a really bad, like...
Gimmicky FTK, but no.
No, I thought this is like one of those gimmicky battle traps. But BA of the steal your opponent's spells? Jesus Christ. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then send 1 graveyard. Send to the graveyard 1 monster reborn that is in your hand or face down on your field. Okay, that's a bit gimmicky. Special summon one winged dragon Ra from your graveyard, annoying your special summon, but send it to the graveyard during the end phase. Then you send one monster your opponent controls to the graveyard. That second effect's gimmicky. The first effect is actually quite good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can just imagine you nicking like Dark Rule No More,
Oh, that's a fucking ass.
Call by the Grave.
Call by the Grave's a good one to choose actually. Wait for them to negate your Ash Blossom and then use that to get the fucking it to your side of the field.
Yeah,
I
don't see this being used in the meta, but I definitely seeing it being used in like gimmicky casual builds.
Or FTKs apparently.
No, not
in
this case.
No, we're talking
you
about
think Great Gnarly?
Sorry, I'm shut up. I'm stupid.
Okay.
Go away. No.
I guess the last relevant Yu-Gi-Oh news I'm going to cover, because it's not Charmer support, we can talk about Charmers when the full set is revealed. Is we're getting maximum gold again. We have premium gold back.
Yeah. It's back.
I hated those sets, but here we are.
I mean, they had some good cards in the last few ones, but the cards look like shit. But if you're a collector, like me, see, there was number cards being reprinted in these things, so that's why I bought them a lot because like fucking numbers.
You really only see it in values for if you want to get reprints. Wait, I mean, this set has good reprints. We're getting the first Stralos reprint since he was unbanned.
Yeah, I think he got one beforehand, but it was like a short print.
What the? Yeah, okay, this is probably will be a short print, unless they want to short print Apapalooza instead, because Apapalooza is in this set.
It's either that. It's okay. So it's either the tins or that, the premium gold I'm buying. Looks like.
I want Apapalooza, but something tells me that this is going to be a very expensive card. Yeah, it's going to be short print and expensive. We're also getting Drawn Lockbird reprint in this, so.
Okay, that's pretty decent. I can't short print everything.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I want to say about premium gold. Wait a minute. Oh my god! For a second, I thought I looked at the art of is it Gold Rat?
Yeah, Gold Rat.
I thought his arm was his penis for a second.
Okay.
It kind of does.
That's funny. I like that.
Okay, I guess the only other thing we can talk about is the OCG ban list.
Do we really want to cover it? 'Cause it's been TCG. And, like,
well, the OCG ban list usually has TCG implications according to, well, one really good YouTuber that we won't mention because I forgot his name.
Who?
Simo, that's the one. Simo.
I don't like Simo.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Anyway, no, here's the thing. I understand, like, looking at OCG stuff, but, like, we just had our ban list, so there's no point. I know it's not, when we talk about the next ban list in September, going back to this ban, the OCG ban list is a good idea. But, you know, at the moment, it's not really fucking relevant.
I mean, I guess Link Cross ban is a little bit relevant. Because Link Cross was instant limited, if I recall, when they released it in OCG.
Yeah. And it's been used a lot in the TCG as well.
Yeah, so I think we might follow OCG on that. Everything else, maybe not so much.
Yeah, it's kind of fickle, depends on the format. But I think the reason they banned it was because of the FTK, if I remember correctly. Was it? Anyway. That's besides the point, because that's something I don't want to keep talking about, because I hate fucking FTKs.
Yeah. So anyway. Oh, I guess that's all the Yu-Gi-Oh news we exhausted there.
I mean, there wasn't much to talk about, but that's fine.
Yeah, I guess we can now move on to other topics. So,
what?
You got something you want to talk about? We should probably make, for the next episode, a list of things we want to talk about, so we can just plan ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna jot some things down next time.
Yeah,
This is the first episode.
for those who don't
First
know,
episode.
this was a bit instantaneous because legitimately last night I was like, I want to make a podcast. I'm like, yeah, I'll get Ethan.
Because I have done podcast 1 in university. I've done podcast style stuff on my
I did
YouTube channel.
podcast stuff for my TAFE course before I dropped.
So like the podcast didn't just come out of nowhere. It's just like
Yeah.
but like it came out of nowhere as far as timing because we were just like, oh, let's just do it now.
Yeah.
Which was not exactly the best idea, but that's fine. I'm gonna take a brief mention about the Pokemon DLC, which comes out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that.
Did you actually buy it?
Yeah, I bought it as soon as I got Pokemon.
Oh really? That's something new. Okay.
I told you I bought it, and then I've been waiting.
So if everyone gets on tomorrow, let's just all like sit in a group chat somewhere. Because I have like 7 people.
Oh no, tomorrow I'm taking my driver's license test.
Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah.
So, like, there's gonna be if it comes out tomorrow, like we think it's going to, because we don't know how it's gonna come out because of we're stuck with the fucking EU idiots. So we might not even get it till Thursday. But like we had a plan to go all sit down tomorrow if it comes out tomorrow in the group chat. I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess.
I just want.
Oh yeah, you go
the
first.
reason I want to mention the reason I wanted to mention the Pokemon DLC is because we've got confirmed, thanks to IGN, who have actually done something good this time instead of being just fucking woke idiots. That's something.
We're getting political on my podcast. I like this. Keep going.
I shouldn't mention it at the moment. I'll mention it in a future podcast where I'm not just going to rant on for fucking.
No. Go.
Anyway.
Go.
Listen, woke stuff. You don't need to be woke to be successful. Woke stuff is generally making people unsuccessful, especially movies. I really hate the movie industry right now, and that's and movie industry is my passion. I'm studying it in university, but woke shit is ruining that.
Yeah,
because
I can't do that.
Because they can't understand that trashing men doesn't make a good fucking movie.
For females, yes.
Just because we did it in the past, we males did it in the past. I'm not saying I did it, but like, just because the past men were fucking idiots and dumb pieces of shit who treated women poorly, doesn't mean everyone in this era does. I have so many female friends, and most of them say they're just tired of this fucking extremist feminism thing. I get it. We want equal rights. I get it. We want equal pay, because I know in most cases the gender pay gap still exists. Most cases. There are some cases where it doesn't. But still, you can't just go turn around and turn it into female-dominated, because it's just the same problem again. Fucking, it's dumb. It's just dumb. And not to mention now that it's going into anime, which I thought could actually escape this whole problem, I'm just like, you fucking assholes. Anyway.
Okay, good. I was reading One Piece.
Yes. So the reason I
okay, back to One Piece.
The reason I wanted to mention the Pokemon DLC is because IGN has revealed, thankfully, because they've actually done something good this time around, and told us that it's going to be power scaled. The level scale.
Oh yeah, I was reading that. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
That's really good because like, for the first time in forever, we're not going to be stuck with just level 60 spawn rates. And we all know how much harder it was to grind back in the old days. And yes, I get it, raids have overtaken the whole grind thing. But I want a challenge nowadays.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, I still need to port my Pokemon from my 3DS to my Switch.
Yeah, you just need Harmon. That's the thing.
Yeah, I need to pay for that shit. And you get that to pay.
Pay for a month, put whatever you can onto it. Because like, you can just pay for another month and
I need to finish my Ultra Moon save file first before I do it.
That's a good point. I did that. We're good. I get it. Yeah. So for the first time in forever, we actually have an area where just power is level scaled to your team, which means it's gonna be really fun. because I can go in with my level 100 team that I've worked up with.
Oh, good. I
and
can play way over time then on my team. Ooh, thank God.
You can.
I love way over time. I don't like
I'm looking forward to that. Well, I don't think Urshifu though is going to be level 100. Let's just be fair.
Yeah.
because like I get it. Free Pokemon, you still need to work up, and I don't really want Urshifu to be anything higher than level 60 anyway, because I like to level up my Pokemon as much as I grind raids for it. I like to level up my Pokemon. It makes me feel like I've actually done something.
Yep.
Well, that's all I'm gonna say now, because it comes out tomorrow or Thursday.
So while we're on the topic of the Switch, because Pokemon's on the Switch, we need to talk about the next Nintendo Direct not being announced this month.
Oh yeah, I understand though, because like let's be fair, there isn't a lot for Nintendo to talk about because a lot of the games got put on hold because of COVID.
Yeah, but
so,
you would think we would at least get a mini Direct for the next Smash character, but we haven't even had that yet, so...
Yeah, but that's also the same thing, like, because here's the thing, Sakurai personally works on everything, he oversees everything.
I know, that's what makes him so good.
Yeah, and the picks were made by the company, which means Sakurai doesn't have as much control anymore. But also because of how social distancing, because it's a lot more strict over in Japan, where the DLC is being made. Sakurai can't oversee the development of the new characters.
Yeah,
so
we're definitely going to miss the June release date. I think we might get it in August.
We might even get it later.
I think August is the earliest we're going to get.
I mean, model-wise, they don't really need to do much. So, even though ARMS wasn't intentionally done because of COVID, they did pick a good one to resume.
But the real question is, what ARMS character is it going to be?
I personally think it's Helix. Helix is a fan favorite, and Helix is also neither boy nor girl, and also isn't a spirit, because remember, most of the popular picks
I was thinking.
Are spirits already.
Oh, what the fuck is Helix? I don't want that thing in my game. Oh, God.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say that, because I know your personal tastes, and you wouldn't have liked it, but that's what I see
it's not even a thing, it's horrible.
Yes, it's arms you can, yeah. Because, like, the main picks that people would pick were, of course, the main character, Springman, Spring Girl.
Ribbon Girl.
What's that? Ribbon Girl. Then they would choose, what's her name, Mimi or something? The Chinese-looking one?
I was hoping it was Trintella, but considering the fact I just unlocked her spirit in Smash, yeah, no.
Yeah, I was going about to say that, because she's also one of the popular picks.
It has to be Helix. It's going to end up
It has to be Helix. Here's the thing, unless they want to go and break their rule of, if the character is a spirit, they can't have a fighter.
I mean, there's this girl with a beanie. I don't know what she is. Oh, wait, I think I found... Nope, never mind.
She's got a spirit. That's the one I was talking about.
The one with the beanie?
Yes, I think.
Shit! Fine, I guess we're stuck with Helix. Thanks, Nintendo, you fuckhead. Do we want
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Sakurai probably added them himself, and then the company was like, we want an ARMS character to be in. And Sakurai was just looking at them like, fuck, they're total fucking idiots. Because you know how Sakurai is. He's very critical of his peers. Let's just say that. But, yeah. So, ignoring the ARMS fighter, picks for the last 5 characters. Of course, I'm going to keep them with the Nintendo.
Of course. My money is on the fact we're going to get a Gen 7 rep this pass.
Yeah, I know someone who actually isn't very happy with that idea, but he knows it's more realistic.
My money's on Cinderace.
Yeah, Cinderace is really popular. It's meta right now in Pokemon.
Of course.
So I see it being one of the best picks because it's a starter. 2, it already has fighting like moves, even though it's not a fighting type.
Yeah.
And it's Nintendo. It's the company's choice, and
Yeah.
they've been selling so much merch of Cinderace and Score Bunny, the pre-evolution, that I see it happening.
Yeah.
Like company wise, I think that's the smart move.
Yeah. My
Um,
money's on just that, and I'm honestly for the people who want Sora and Smash.
yeah, and especially since Nintendo has, oh no, not Nintendo, Disney has like been like, oh yeah, you can use our IPs now, which is amazing, just immaculate in general. Like Disney has been known to be greedy fucks, but doing this is actually a
But
thing I think
then you
is
also remember that Sora is technically shit.
Square Enix.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
but they already talked. We already have Cloud, so I think that Square Enix would be on board with having Sora in.
exactly.
So that's why. So like, it's a good pick. I was gonna go back to the Gen 7 because I was gonna say one thing. The other Pokemon I would say that would be Gen 7 just because of how late the character will come out. Might be either one of the Reggies or Urshifu from the DLC. Just because of how things are lining up, you think they might do that. I think they might do that just because the DLC is something they've got to sell people on. Because you know how Nintendo works. They like to advertise fucking new games like they did with Biolith.
Mm.
I mean, let's be fair. Sakurai chose the best one that he had to do within company representation. Because let's be fair, some of the other picks he could have picked were just fucking dumb. Like,
Eh.
if it had to be a relevant character, one. Had to be within company. And at the time, there isn't a lot of characters that he could have picked from that were going to be good.
Hmm.
Okay, so another thing I want to say about the DLC pack. This is just me personally, but I think it's not going to happen because they already have a spirit. Is the character from Astral Chain? Yay! I don't. I really liked Astral Chain, and it's been a very popular game, and it's been a fun game. I don't think it's going to be any of the characters that had a spirit, which was Kyle, the two main characters, and Laffy. I think, in all honesty, if it was going to be a character, it'd be one of the side characters who had legions as well. Because there were numbers of characters that had legions. Or even just all of them with a different skin.
Yeah, that sounds yeah.
Because, like, let's be fair, you can skin them as main characters, you can skin them as the two side officers, you can skin them as the other 5 officers. I can't remember the names, I think they were. And then you can also skin them as the Raven versions of the main characters. Because that exists. Like, an Astral Chain, we don't have a lot of, like, dual fighters, because we have, what, Duck Hunt and Ice Climbers being the only dual character fighters.
Yeah.
And even then, like, how Astral Chain works within the game can actually bring out some interesting things within Smash as well. But again, that all depends on how they want to do it. It's their decision in the end.
So while you were talking, I just brought up Persona 4 on Steam because it's on Steam now.
Let's talk about that. Yep.
So no, this is actually my segue into another Smash character I want to see. I want to see a Persona 4 rep, because I think if they go Persona 4 rep, they could simultaneously announce Persona 4 port to Switch, which is something a lot of Persona fans, including me, want. Even though I'm not a Persona fan, I want it on Switch so I have a reason to play it. Because I don't see myself playing it on computer.
Here's the thing. Persona 4 was already on the Vita. Just move it over to the Switch. It's not that hard.
Yeah. They could just give us Persona 4 Gold on Switch. I really want Persona 5 on Switch, but something tells me you're going to have to wait another decade for that. So because probably the NBA for Persona being Sony exclusive is, going. So we might be able to have Persona on other consoles now.
Well, here's the thing. I think that Atlas really wants to sell their games on other consoles. But, like, because they've just been getting a lot of money out of PS4, and then because of how PS4 is running at the moment, I know PS5 has just been announced.
We
Again,
need to
my
talk about
apologies
that
for
as
that.
well, by the way, when we're done here.
I'm going to talk more about my thoughts on that later on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
But but from Atlus's point of view, it might be more profitable to move into multi-platform releases because one, the Switch has dominated the market. Xbox has been keeping up with the Switch somehow. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. But also, those two have been talking a lot and are having a good business relationship outside of being competitors. PS4, on the other hand, their only surviving thing has been exclusives for the last few years.
I regret looking at Google images of Sundays. I'm going to put that away now. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah, so Atlus might switch because here's the thing. As much as Atlus's games aren't multiplayer games, Microsoft and Nintendo are about to just leave PS behind for when it comes to cross-platforming, because you know what Sony's been saying is they don't want cross-platforming because they will just want people to buy their console anyway. But with the whole cross-platforming being a thing to come, because here's the thing, Nintendo and Xbox aren't going to wait for PS4. They're not going to wait for Sony to get off their asses and say yes. They'll go ahead and do cross-platforming, and that's where PS5, PS4, PS in general is going to fall, because if you have two of the biggest consoles cross-platforming, and the last one not cross-platforming, which one are you going to choose? And I'll tell you now, it's not going to be PS5 or PS4 or PS6, even if it's that late down the line. I get it. PS5. Okay, PS5. Let's get into more of PS. Let's just go straight into PS5 because we're already talking about it.
I want to keep going about Switch characters, Ultimate Smash characters. I have one more prediction.
Okay, go with that, and then we'll go to PS5.
Okay, I think we're gonna get an Arc System rep.
That's not a bad choice because of the amount of Arc System works games that have been ported to the Switch.
And GG Strive is coming out soon, so we might get it might be Soul. My money's on Soul.
My money is on Soul. If it is going to be
it's either Soul or Kai. I want to be a BlazBlue rep, but in fact there has been no plans for a new BlazBlue game since Tag is officially dead. Yeah. That's my money.
It was funny because they tried to revive Tag, but they just couldn't.
The DLC isn't that good.
No, and then I think the only character people care about was Adachi, and that's it. But here's the thing, I get it. Arc Systems is probably a good pick because they have been porting all of their games, and I mean some of their OG games. Well,
yeah,
the original Guilty Gear is on the Switch.
Oh my god, original Guilty Gear is bad. Everyone plays Accent Core or the new one, so.
Yeah, but but it's still no surprise because it wouldn't be a surprise if it is a Guilty Gear. Just going off that, because again, Arc usually kept their stuff to PS4 in the start, if I remember correctly, and then they added Xbox, and then now with the whole extremely port everything over to the Switch, a last-ditch effort type thing. By the looks of it, because here's the thing, ArcWorks hasn't exactly been doing the best job of recent years.
I mean, with the anime ports, with the anime games, yeah, I mean, they're not very good at making anime fighters. We learned that with Kill la Kill.
Yeah, they're also not doing so well in the departments of their main games either, like BlazBlue and Guilty Gear, because their appeal has been dropping rapidly recently. So, for them to go in and say, "Oh, hey, can we have a Smash representative to bring up more interest in the games?" is probably a good move on that if they are to do it.
Yeah.
So
So anyway, we wanted to convert into PlayStation 5,
PS5.
right? Well, I literally Google PlayStation 5. The first article I see, this is 4 hours ago. KFC announces KFC console to rival PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X.
Yep. I don't know why they're doing it, but they're doing it.
I mean, KFC is like they're trying to be like very hip and trendy. If you haven't noticed, like
Yeah,
come
I
on,
mean,
you seen?
here's the thing. You look at the demographic of people who actually buy KFC, and it's generally from like the 15 to, well, I mean we have it too, but like it's generally the younger audience. So like I get it.
Hmm.
They're appealing to the audience that is consistently eating their food. Let's be fair.
Okay, so you want to talk about the specs because I know you're the one more
Yes.
interested in specs. I'm about the game, so you can go.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Like I understand the PS5 and the Xbox Series. What was it? X
Hmm.
or what have they called it? That fucking weird name. But both very powerful consoles. But again, exclusives aren't going to make or break these consoles, unfortunately. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we look at the Epic's Game Store as an example. Like, they start off having exclusives, but now there's so much more traction through the Epic Game Store. Why? Not because of the exclusives, actually. Because they are offering something better than Steam, as much as everyone is not as. I mean, a lot of people aren't as
Sold on it.
concerned about the. I mean, yeah, but here's the thing: they're offering stuff that Steam have just because Steam have dominated the market. We can't deny that.
Yeah.
But like, Epic's Game Store came in, even though I wasn't too happy because of the whole Chinese spyware and shit. But like, I mean, that's been resolved now.
Yeah.
Because it's illegal. It's illegal, so they had to stop it. So people are turning to the Epic's Game Store over Steam now. Is this a good thing?
Maybe.
Probably because we need competition. Steam needs competition.
Yep.
Am I happy that it's from Epic Games? No, but you win some, you lose some. You just gotta.
So how do we get into this from talking from like KC announcing a console?
I'm gonna get into this because we're going back to the PS4 and the Xbox Series.
Okay, because I'm just grinding spirits right now.
I know. So the PS4, 5, and Xbox Series X are the same thing, right? They're both set up exactly like Steam, but why does the Switch get constantly new users? The same reason why Epic is beating Steam, because they offered something new. Like they they made a home console that is portable. People want it because of that feature alone, and Smash Bros. But we'll get into that a bit more when I talk about exclusivity. So to me, Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 at the moment, I mean Xbox is looking better. I'll say that because I don't really know jack shit about the PS5.
Aren't you sexy? Sorry, I'm talking. I just evolved my revolver slot. Sorry.
I don't know. So yes, how I look at it because I don't know what the new features are, and they haven't been revealed at all. And piece of shit. PS4 does this PS5 does this all the time because they just get everyone to buy it on a hype stream because of the new exclusivities. People aren't gonna do this time around. So many people have lost just a lot of money because they had to buy both consoles. But the Xbox Series X is saying some of the specs publicly, some of the new features. But here's the thing: there are a lot of casual people, who will look at what the features of the Xbox and PlayStation 5 are. Brand loyalty is dying in this new age, and I think it's going to hit PlayStation the most. Not because Xbox is better or anything like that. I don't care about your fucking console wars. Because I've played both, and I don't really care. So, brand loyalty is dying. And honestly, because Xbox and Nintendo are talking about working together for cross-platforming, guess who doesn't have a new feature to boost their sales?
No,
That's right,
it's
PlayStation 5. I
well,
know they're getting a
it's
new information thing, and this is where, and like I said before, PlayStation have been working off exclusives only. But here's the thing: developers don't give a two shits about what console they put it on, unless they are the game company is owned by fucking Sony.
oh, that's
And
sad.
you can guess what's gonna happen. Even those little companies are gonna have to start putting their games onto Xbox because like Big Bad Sony has been losing money for the last few years because guess what's not happening? People aren't
Cross-platform, I
buying this.
know.
No, I was actually gonna say something different. People aren't fucking buying their services because guess what? Xbox happens to be cheaper. They're not buying any of their new shit. Why? Because guess what? Xbox is doing it cheaper. Guess who doesn't care about um, upgrading their systems to a large extent? Xbox. They just improve little things. Guess who's improving their HUD? Well, PlayStation is the same. I know the Xbox HUD, it looks fucking awful. But still, they are
Ooh, me
trying
too. Nice.
they are trying new things.
So yeah, anyway, because there's a couple things I'll
I'm dragging.
say. First things first, I
Yeah.
want to say thank you for doing all the talking for me. it lets me do stupid shit in the background. It's good to have a really talkative person. Second of all, I just realized we can't have Shantae in Smash as DLC because she already has a spirit.
You didn't mention that in this podcast. You mentioned this before the podcast.
Yeah, I know, but just in case people are hoping.
Yeah.
And I also just unlocked Mewtwo.
Nice.
So
but
yeah,
again,
anyway.
Back to the whole thing. It's like PlayStation can't survive off of exclusivities. Like, listen, I know Sony owns the Spider-Man shit and stuff like that, but again, they're gonna have to start. Those little companies over at Sony can't survive if the big bad Sony loses money. We all know that TV sales have been high for Sony, but let's be fair. All the other TV companies have also pulled out some really great TVs. So guess who has more competition than they would like? And guess what their user review? What usually their user reviews are like? They're fucking garbage. So Sony has got to start pulling its finger out of its ass as a company. Otherwise, they're going to start losing customers in all areas. And yeah, that's all I have to say about the whole PlayStation 5 Xbox Series X. Sony, please actually fucking do something. Because I started off with a PlayStation. I still have nostalgia for PlayStation games. I don't want to see PlayStation go, but you know what's going to happen. Anyway, that's all I have to say.
Yeah. Oh, I got Metaville. Nice.
Is there anything else you want to add on this topic?
With what? Just games or like what we expect?
Yeah, you were going to talk about games.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Oh, Garantina. Shit. Just having a wait there. I guess on the game front, there's a couple games I'm really interested in. I'm gonna have to think of them while I grind this Garantina battle real quick because I really want Garantina.
Wasn't it the what's it, the Tokyo one?
Ghostwire Tokyo. I'm not a big horror fan, but PlayStation 5 so far with its titles it showed off has really sold me on the idea of having, well, you know, that shit. Fucking what does Game & Watch summon a Garantina? Ugh.
Because he does. Yeah, no. The lineup for PS5 games are great.
I really like the look of Ghostwire Tokyo.
I'm liking the look of a lot of the games that PS5 is bringing out, but like I said before about the whole exclusivity thing, it's not going to last very long.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of companies that are like, they're signing exclusivity deals for a year, and that's it now, which is kind of the big wake up for Sony because people realize they can do this now.
Hmm.
Like,
I need to
it's not
get
like the
metal.
industry's changed. The industry's changed, but I wouldn't mind buying a PS5 to play some of those games. I know at the moment my main console is an Xbox, but like I missed out on Spider-Man, and I really like fucking Spider-Man games. Not gonna lie.
Hmm.
So,
Where's the ones that make me metal? That's the one I need. There we go.
yeah. So,
Yeah, but no. Yeah. Resident Evil 8. I've never been a Resident Evil player. Resident Evil 2 remake nearly sold me on getting into Resident Evil, but Resident Evil 8 has proper sold me.
yeah, the Resident Evil 8 looks great. 7 was good. Hopefully, the company that makes it has finally broke their problem of having like, oh, here's a good game, then two shit ones, then a good game, then two shit ones. Because that way
Yeah.
we'll have 7 and 8, and both being good. And I'm I'm excited. I'm honestly, legitimately excited for Resident Evil 8. Um,
Yeah. What else is excited for?
you
What? I
said
don't get a
something
second
else.
shot. Shit! I miss out on Garantina. Fucking hate that. Anyway,
Uh,
putting that down now. What else?
yeah.
I know a lot of people, like particularly YouTubers, do not like the look of this game, but I'm really interested in Destruction All Stars. Most people
Yeah,
are
I do.
going like, "Oh, it's just a Fortnite." I'm like, yeah. Let's be honest. One, Fortnite isn't a bad game. We just hate the people who mainly play Fortnite. And
Also, I do have some problems with how Fortnite is structured, but let's be fair. Saying Fortnite is bad is saying PUBG is bad, and I agree with that statement on my own terms.
yeah, I think Fortnite isn't a bad game. We just think the people who mainly play it are bad because Fortnite unfortunately has this conception that it's for one, really big YouTubers, and two, 12s.
Also, those big YouTubers are also fuckwits in themselves, so the
Yeah, some of them are.
community is absolute garbage.
I know some of them are because by saying all of them, you're implying Russian Badger is a fuckwit.
Oh, I meant the ones who mainly focus on Fortnite. Sorry.
Okay, that's better. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm resold. I like the idea of it's a demolition derby game, but then if your car gets destroyed, you still have a chance to be useful in the fight. I really like that, and it seems like I really like the look of it already.
I see. Here's the thing. I like car demolition games.
I should bring this
So
up.
like, the fact that it is sort of like a battle royale doesn't change my opinion of it. Because like, let's be fair, smashing fucking cars is fun. I don't care about the rest of it. Just want to smash cars together and see what happens. It's fucking fun. It's appealing.
Yeah,
It appeals to your it's also really good for people who have anger issues because they can let them out by smashing the shit out of everyone's cars.
yeah.
um,
Um, yeah. Another thing that I want to talk about with this is the Demon Souls remake.
oh yeah.
I never
Oh,
played a Dark Souls game, but I am sold on the fact that I should try out a Dark Souls game with Demon Souls.
eh. I played. I haven't played. I don't think. Wait, what have I played? That was a bit Dark Souls like. Never mind. Can't remember what it was. I played something. Here's the thing. My only problem with Dark Souls was with the fact that it's a very heavy information game, and this boy can't remember shit half the time. So
Yeah,
that's why I
like
haven't.
I've
That's why I've never
been
really enjoyed.
wanting to get into Dark Souls for the longest time, but I keep putting it off. I think Demon Souls gives me a good reason because that means I get to technically start with the game. Well, I guess the second name that started it all, because Demon Souls was kind of inspired by another From Software game, which came
Yeah,
before. The point is, I'm really sold on trying out Dark Souls now.
yeah. I also want to make mention because like there was an article about the whole like having dual either one focused on frame rate or one focused on graphics. Because, like, there was a big uppity where, like, people were angry that the consoles aren't gonna be primarily 60 FPS. But that's not because of this. That's not because of the actual software being bad, or the hardware being bad. Because fucking no one really. The wider consumers don't all have a fucking $1,000 TV that they can hook it up to. Like, let's be fair. Most of the TVs in my house can't handle
4K.
60 FPS. No, 4K is fine because you can have 30.
Resolution doesn't matter. 60 FPS does. Ugh.
Yes. This is why they're giving them a fucking option whether you want 60 FPS or you just want it to run smoothly. Because here's the thing. Not every fucking TV can handle 60k. No, 60p. It's 60p? What the fuck am I saying? So for all those people who are whining at home about, oh, it's not gonna have 60 frames per second. It is gonna have 60 frames per second, but people are gonna have options to not have 60 frames per second, you fucking twats.
Oh, I'm gonna get Flygon.
Ooh, Flygon.
But anyway, yeah, what else do I want to talk about? What about that totally not Death Stranding game?
Oh, that one? It's not really Death Stranding because it actually has fucking combat. But, you know, I mean, it looks like fucking Death Stranding. Some of the designs look like fucking Death Stranding. But it's not the same gameplay, at least. Because honestly, I think, sorry, no offense for people who actually like Death Stranding, Death Stranding is kind of fucking boring.
I agree with that statement.
I'm not exactly. I mean, I like exploring, but I don't. But like, it's barren wastelands half the time, and it's all about cargo, and I don't want to mess with that shit. And I'm just nah. I don't like it, but that's me.
Yep. Try and think of something. Yeah, I can't think of anything else I want to bring up.
I think that's it for consoles, I think.
I mean, there's probably a couple other things I want to bring up that I can't remember. Oh, Bugsnax! Bugsnax. I'm really sold on that game as well. Bugsnax, the game where you're legitimately everything you eat.
Yeah, I know, I saw that. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
I don't like how they all sound Australian. It's am I supposed to like this because I'm Australian or something?
It's weird. It's like, I don't know whether it's vaguely racist towards Israel. Oh, not racist. You know,
we don't have that much good food in Australia, so how is it relevant to us?
That's a racist statement. Not fuck nationalist. But what's the friggin' term for this? It's the same thing. Anyway, I don't know whether to be offended by it just because they all have that accent, or just be like, because like, it's weird because it's I think it's overused in what I've seen with the game, which is very shit little. It's just like if it is just characters that happen to be during that scene, that trailer, then it's fine.
Yep.
But if it's every character, then we have a fucking problem. I already have problems with the accent as it is, let alone having to hear it from every single character's like mouth. That shit's up now.
Yep.
But yeah. Okay.
Is that?
I think that's it.
Bowser Jr. I guess the only other thing we can bring up is Phantom Rage. Do we want to talk about?
Right. Oh no.
We're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh again. Shit, we should have put that in the Yu-Gi-Oh part.
Doesn't. Phantom Rage looks alright, but like I'm not hoping for it because it is the main set. It's just dumb. I understand because they all look like deck builder sets now, and it's dumb. I get it because we don't have an anime to go off, but stop making them look like deck builder sets. I just want my car back.
Come on, stop being a
That's
pussy.
my only problem.
Stop being a pussy. Damn it, Bowser Jr. Dickhead. Don't you dare tell me you're gonna recover. Oh my god, why does Bowser Jr. have such annoying recovery?
He has an annoying recovery, but he's really weak once he's outside of the shell. So,
I mean, his whole entire gameplay is based on the shell. There, got him.
Yeah.
Because I should put down my Switch for this. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else they revealed in the PlayStation conference. No, that's everything. Wow, that's everything I want to talk about. I guess we can talk about our plans for both our channels because we're both YouTubers.
Yeah, okay. So I'll start just because it's been a while. I'm returning to the YouTube scene. Yay! I'm still doing the same thing that I was doing last time. Now it's going to be fortnightly, and also it's going to be better structured because here's the thing: I didn't have a script beforehand, but now I do, and it works much better, and the episodes are a lot more precise. They only take up 15 minutes rather than fucking half an hour. I'm sorry to anyone who has actually watched my videos in full, because fuck, your life would have been just sad. Also, I've stopped just talking about everything in the class and focused onto the main points of what I want to talk about the class now. So episodes are much more concise and you can get the point real easily. Still want to build a community out of my channel, so
I'm getting suggestions. I'm getting there with the community.
Yes. The suggestions in the comments on what classes people want me to review. If they want me to start reviewing more races, because I have been focusing primarily on classes, because classes are just easier to nitpick. So sometime this week or next week, whenever I decide is good timing, I'm going to release the next episode, episode 8, based off the Master Rider, and as we all know, it's based off fucking Kamen Rider. Something me and Zane have been...
Yeah, if you watch the Time Thief here, you know that I talked about, well...
Kamen Rider beef recently.
Yeah, and I made a very annoying Zio reference.
It was a Decade reference, but Decade is also in Zio, so...
Haha!
Aha!
I was inaccurate as hell, and no one called me out on it. I'm happy.
I mean, the Kamen Rider community hasn't even touched the channel yet, so... You wait, when they find out...
There was Power Ranger! There was a Power Ranger!
Yeah, they will also eventually flood your area. Tokusatsu fans are really good because they really support the channels, but also, when they touch a channel, all of them swarm like a bunch of flies. No offense to them. Great people, but fucking hell, they just appear out of nowhere. Like, I've watched channels go from like...
I want my spirit!
I've seen channels go from 10k to 25k of just Kamen Rider videos alone. It's fucking insane. But then again, content for Kamen Rider fans is kind of nowhere half the time, unless you're watching the show.
Oh, fuck!
Which I should also mention that. I'm going to mention some lineups of stuff that's returning after COVID-19. Oh. We have the return of Kamen Rider 01. That's starting back up soon. So too are we returning of Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains and the new Digimon. Both of those are returning pretty soon as well.
What, Vrains? Why are we having Vrains?
No, Rush. Yu-Gi-Oh! 7, sorry.
Oh, ew.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 7. I'm actually enjoying Yu-Gi-Oh! 7. It's not...
We're not talking about Rush Door on this channel. I refused for a very long time. Give it a year and then I'll consider it.
That's fair. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm just going to say that. However, I'm also very concerned because half of the whole show references 666 a lot, and it's kind of fucking weird for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Show. I know Devils and stuff have been a staple of Yu-Gi-Oh! But, like, it's just too on the nose now. It's like, oh yeah, 6 minutes and 66 seconds. What?
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to return to watching that eventually. Um, any other shows you want to mention? Oh yeah,
Uh,
Shaman King remake. Woohoo!
oh yeah, that, yeah, I forgot that was a thing for a second.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Um,
What the
I was just
fuck?
thinking,
This support spirit takes up 3 spots. Why?
yes.
Anyway, I guess on things I want to talk about, because that's a thing. I talk about things too.
I'm sorry, I'm stealing the
Um,
show here.
well, I recently just I've been putting a lot of work into the script for the next video. It's about monarchs, which I think I mentioned in the video. I want to talk about
You said it would
monarchs.
be. You said it would either be Charmers or Monarchs. So yeah,
Yeah. Oh
you
god,
mentioned it.
I regret doing monarchs because I was just like, there's so many bad cards.
But they work.
No, they just don't. Like, oh my god, I don't mind. I'm gonna show off a bit of my script, right? So I break it down into parts, right? I just finished. I'm on the last card for the breakdown, right? I'm nearly 4 pages in. I haven't got to the
What?
part where I want to talk about like the benefits. I haven't got to deck building. I haven't got to the outro yet. I I'm on the last final card I want to talk about.
Fucking
And
hell.
this is with me grouping up a bunch of the cards for rapid fire.
That's fair enough. Ah, wow.
So, cause
That's gonna be like what? That's gonna be 30 minutes as it is.
yeah,
Yikes.
because I have to talk about the level 6 monarchs. I have to talk about the other level 6 monarchs that technically aren't monarchs because they have special summon
But they
effects. There's
but they fit
th-
they fit the range. They
yeah,
fit the phone.
yep. And then there's the mega monarchs. Then there's the vassals. Then there's the boss monster level
Oh my
8,
god.
and then there's the spell and traps. Oh, and then there's the squires, of course.
Okay, we're gonna have to start wrapping up this podcast, by the way.
Yeah, we're just an hour in. That's even if I compress it down, it's gonna be like 7 hours. No, that's like a 2.8 gigabyte file for me. So I think I might just edit so it's only audio only for YouTube. I'm sorry, but it's just so it doesn't take me forever
It's
to
gonna take
upload.
too long.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
maybe when my internet is a little bit better, I'll make these visual as well. But yeah, we're gonna have to.
Or if we don't talk so much.
I'm gonna have to make some background edits. I will link Ethan's channel in the description and
Thank you.
his Twitter if he wants that to be a part of his channel.
My Twitter, not yet, because my Twitter is kind of for my personal opinions right now, so I have to clean that
I mean,
shit
that's
up.
why most people follow people on Twitter.
But like I'm typically bad.
Yeah. I guess I'll put a link to my Twitter in the description. I'm a bit personal there, bio, so do promoting of the channel there. That
Yeah.
is also
Oh,
the
you
best
can
way to keep well up to date with my
you can,
things.
you can actually link my Instagram in the description actually,
Oh, fuck's
because
sake.
it's simple. It's just my email, pretty much.
Okay. Well, now
So.
the people who know what the email they can send you spam. They'll send you
Oh
pics.
actually, that's a good idea. Probably shouldn't have said anything.
Yes.
I'll get the alternate name and chuck it to you.
Cool. I guess the other thing I want to mention is I'm working on the. No, actually, that will be out probably by the time I release this, because I'm looking to release this on the weekend.
Yeah.
So that means probably I shouldn't be talking about. Because right now, the
That.
next video, because we're filming this on a Tuesday,
We're
which
gonna do
means
this on a Friday night.
tomorrow should be the Phantom Thief video for us. I
Yes, it should be. Actually,
I
you want some help with that later on?
actually I got all the clips on one foot.
Okay, cool. Good.
I think. Let me check. No, never mind. No, I haven't. I was in Plunder Thief. I want the next video to not be another Time Thief video
Okay.
because
If you want me to take over with the Crusadia stuff, give us a heads up.
oh god, we're gonna be doing Kaseya.
Maybe.
This new Kaseya stuff.
Oh, hang on.
Okay, while he does that. Yeah, you do that. I'll
yeah.
wrap up then.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, you go.
Yeah, I'm going. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Alright, so I guess it's now down to me to wrap this up. I guess the next video I want to do is Marine Cess, because Marine Cess is I've been playing Marine Cess for online, or not online, for real life. So I might do a Marine Cess video. This is not a finalized build, so yeah. Thanks for tuning into this first episode of our podcast. If you're following on SoundCloud, if I do upload this on SoundCloud, I guess put it on. I'll put a link to my channel in the description so you can see my other content. If you're following on YouTube, well, thank you. Consider subscribing. I'm planning to make this podcast part of the channel weekly, fortnightly at most. At least. I do other content. I do the giving you tech stuff so you can learn, and I do immediate plays for just silly deck ideas so you can just copy and improve on. So yeah, thanks for listening, and goodbye.